Hello, class. So, as you guys know, I'm traveling, and because I'm traveling, I'm unable to do my presentation in class as I would have liked to have done. So, I decided to do my presentation via YouTube. And the spice that I chose to present is turmeric. I chose turmeric because I do love Indian cooking, and I use a lot of turmeric in my kitchen. So, turmeric is indigenous to the Indian subcontinent. It is in the Zingizibrae family, which is the same family as ginger. And it's a yellow spice that usually is used in the form of a powder. If you are cooking Indian food, oftentimes you will hear them refer to it as haldi powder. And that powder does have some connections to religious beliefs, but it's also used in a style of holistic medicine as a treatment for different medical conditions. And the name of that medical practice is called Ayurvedic medicine. And because of the fact that there has been some extensive research that's been done on Ayurvedic medicine, which is a holistic style of medical treatment, and the benefits of turmeric, that has also crossed into Western medicine as well. Along with that, the spice is used as an anti-inflammatory. A lot of women use it to remove hair. It's also used as a skin treatment in masks. And so turmeric, when it's harvested in its original form, it is a root, just as ginger is. It's boiled, then they bake it, and then it is ground into a powder. And that powder is found in Indian cooking in certain dishes such as dal, which is one of my favorite Indian dishes. And dal is basically a stew that's made from lentils and different spices besides turmeric, such as cumin, which they refer to as jeera, and coriander. But turmeric is also found in some other Indian dishes as well, such as aloo gobi masala, which is a cauliflower and potato stew. It is also found in some eggplant dishes, one of my personal favorites, which is a stuffed eggplant dish that is served in a masala, more so a gravy, I guess you'd say, more than a masala. And then it is served with rice or naan. And the same thing for the other two dishes as well. So turmeric is become more popular in Western culture and Western cooking as well. You can find it in one of the mother sauces, usually a tomato-based sauce, but it could be used in others as well. Marco Polo is the explorer that's been coined as the person who helped to bring turmeric to the Western culture, because he thought that it was very similar to saffron. So he called it like an Indian saffron, or an Indian substitute for saffron. And of course, with the spreading of it to the Western culture, it did spread to some of the other cultures as well. And you'll find it now not just in Indian cooking, but you'll find it in American cooking, and you'll find it in cooking in some other countries as well. It's also used to make curries, and it is one of the main ingredients when making a curry, along with what are the other spices that they may use in what's called a masala. And a masala is just a mixture of spices that are usually sauteed in the bottom of a pan with an oil, sometimes with ghee, or ghee as it's sometimes pronounced, which is a clarified butter. And that is then made into somewhat of a gravy, which is kind of what a curry is. And then it's served with whatever else is included with the dish, whether that be a meat, or a lot of times with Indian cooking, there is no meat involved. And so it's usually vegetables or some type of a pulse, like the lentils that I mentioned before, or some vegetables, and then that is served with rice. And Indian cooking, or the turmeric within Indian cooking and used as for its medicinal properties, has been traced back to at least 4,000 years. So it's been around for a long time, and I think that it's a really neat herb that everyone should try. So I'm hoping that you all were able to gain something from my presentation today, and look forward to seeing you when I get back.